What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is a highly anticipated video because people want to know how you build bases on Deadside. So I am more than happy to show you how that is done on the game, and we're gonna get started right off the bat. Alright guys, so the first thing that you want to do is go ahead and claim your land. Now, to claim your land, you are going to need a couple of things. You're gonna have to go into your inventory menu over to the craft section, and the first option you will see in the base building area is a post called land claim. Now, to build this post, you're gonna need 4 wood planks, 10 nails, a hammer, and a saw. So you can see I don't have anything in my inventory. We're gonna go ahead and find these items, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so after looking through several different settlements and abandoned warehouses, I was able to get all the items that I need to start building. Now, there are some items like the hammer that are fairly hard to find at the moment, so I actually went into one of the safe zones and got it from one of the traders. To be able to get it from the traders, you are going to need to have something to trade worth of value to them, and then you can carry on and get your handy tools. Now, a hammer is very handy when it comes to building your base, and so is an axe. So I have this firefighter axe on my back that we're going to be using, and this will really help you with your base building, and it's also going to save you a lot of time. Alright, so now that I have my axe in hand, I'm going to show you how to get some logs off some trees. It's fairly simple. All you have to do is walk up to a tree and start hitting it. As you chop on the tree, you will see an icon on the bottom letting you know how many pieces of logs you've accumulated in your inventory. Now, once you go to your inventory, you'll see your wood logs will appear here. Now, with these wood logs, you can, of course, craft different materials, and these materials you can use to build your base. So right now, what we're trying to do is have 1 more wood plank, which we can make out of wood logs. We're going to go ahead and craft that. Alright, and once you move off the area, you'll see it appear on the ground, and you just pick it up. Now that it's in your inventory, you're ready to build your post. Now, from my other videos, you remember you have to keep your inventory open to be able to craft your items. If you close your inventory, the crafting process will stop, and you will not be able to craft what you're trying to build. Alright, so once you're done building your post, it's going to appear on the ground like so, and you're just going to pick it up and it'll appear in your inventory. I was already playing around with it, and I have an extra post, so that's why you see an extra one in here. Alright, now that we're done with that, we're going to go back to the land that we want to claim, and we're going to set down our post. Alright, so we'll right click on it, hit use, and you will see that I have, sorry about that, you will see that I have a green outline around my post. This means that I'm able to build on this land. If you are close to any roads or any villages, you will not be able to build at the moment. So you want to find a nice open area that's going to allow you to build right off the bat. So we'll go ahead and post it here. Alright, if you make any kind of movements while this crafting process is going, it's going to stop automatically. Even to put this post, if you make any movement, it will stop it. So you need to stay still to be able to complete that task. Alright, so now that we have our post down, our next thing is going to be a scaffold. Now, a scaffold is needed as a foundation, and we've already created one to save time. So it's already in our inventory and it's ready to go. But if you do not have one built, all you need is some beams. You need 8 beams, you need wood planks, you need nails, and you also need a hammer. As you can tell, almost every item in the base building process requires a hammer. So if you have to scavenge through different cities to be able to go to one of those traders, then you need to go ahead and do that and get yourself a hammer, because you're gonna need it if base building is what you want to do, and also get an axe. I cannot stress that enough. This has saved me a tremendous amount of time. Alright, so we already have our wood beam, everything created for the scaffold, so we're going to go ahead and hit use, and you'll see it appear on the map. You want to watch what surface you put it on. As you can see, it's not fully on the ground, so it's going to be highlighted in red. But if you find an area where it does fit, it will appear in green, and then you just post it. Again, if you move, the action will stop, so make sure you stay still when you're doing this. Alright, now that we have our scaffold on the ground, our next step is a deck. Alright, for our deck, we're going to need 10 wood planks, plywood, nails, and a hammer. As you can notice, I have a lot of nails, and that's because I was picking them up as I went through the different cities. If you come across any nails and building a base is what you're trying to do, make sure you pick them up. If you have a lot, that's even better. That way you can build everything without having to go look for more. So we're going to need 10 more planks, wood planks, that we can create with our wood logs. I only have 2 wood logs in my inventory, so we're going to go back and chop some more wood. Alright, so we're going to go back to our materials, and we're going to craft ourselves some wood planks. Alright, so now that we have our wood planks, we're able to craft our deck. Again, do not move and interrupt the process. And we're done. Alright, now it will appear on the ground for you. Just pick it up and it'll be inside your inventory. Now, one thing that you are able to do in this game is take down your settlement, take down your base, and it'll pack it back up just the way you pick it up, and it'll go into your inventory. So if you need to move from an area, you're able to do that. You don't need to rebuild everything that you've already built. It's already in your inventory, ready to go. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and use our deck, and we're gonna place it on top of the scaffold. Now, I did come into an issue where you cannot place it upright without having to get on top of the scaffold. So a trick that I found is just climb up on it and place it down. Again, you don't want to move. There we go. So we have ourselves a foundation that we're able to build walls on. Alright, so for our walls, we're going to need 4 logs, 10 wood planks, 12 nails, and hammer. Of course, I already have nails, so we're probably not going to need to go look for more. So what we're going to do is go up to the trees and chop us some more logs. Alright, so now that we have the items we need to build our first wall, we'll go into our inventory. As you can see, we have the craft option available. We have our wood logs, planks, nails, hammer. So we'll go ahead and craft that wall. Now guys, right now I'm not running a risk because the server is empty at the current moment. But if you have a server with a lot of people, you don't want to be doing this in the open, because you will be standing still for a while and you run the risk of getting shot at any moment. So right now I'm doing this because I know there's no one around. So keep that in mind when you're building your base. Find appropriate times to work on it. Other than that, just go around and looting places and finding more items that you can use to build your base. Alright, so we'll go into our inventory and right click on our wall and hit use. Alright, and what you want to do is just place it, and there you go. Alright guys, so now that we have the wall on our base, we're going to go ahead and finish all the other sides and also add a wall with the door that will give us access to our base. This is not going to be an immense base building tutorial. This is just a very basics so that you guys can get on your way when this game releases on April 14th. Alright, so as you can see, I've already placed an additional wall on my miniature base, I'm gonna go ahead and put the third wall, and I also made a fourth wall with door access into my base. So we'll go ahead and place the third wall, and the way to rotate these walls is by using right or left mouse clicks. So we'll go ahead and rotate it and let it drop into place. Alright, and we want access to our base from this side. As you can see, you can walk inside. It's not a huge base or anything, but it's definitely somewhere you can stash your loot until you build onto the foundation. Alright, so once you place this marker, the area that it highlights for you, that is all your area. No one else is going to come and be able to build on it. So you should have a peace of mind that no one's going to mess with your items at the moment. They have spoken about including a raid system to be able to raid people's bases, but that is not in effect yet. So we'll go ahead and place our final wall with door access to the base. And there you have it, folks. A miniature base that you can use to stash your loot. Now, mind you, this is a very small base. Obviously, if you have a very creative mind, you're going to want to expand and build different things around it. You can also choose to have double doors for when vehicles are available to drive. You can have walls with windows, stairs, everything that you want to add to the base that you want is available at your discretion. So for the purpose of this video, I wanted to make it very simple and quick and to the point. So this is a very simple base that you can build in a matter of an hour, as long as you have a saw, a hammer, and an axe. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go into our base, and we have ourselves a home. Alright, it's fairly nice. It's very small, but you can build your containers, place them on the corners, put all your high tier loot that you don't want other people to have, and there you go. So we'll go ahead and exit out of here, close the door, and that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, leave a comment with your opinions about the game. So far, the base building is very fun. It's very quick. On Scum, it could take me a couple days to finish a well crafted base. So this took me about an hour after getting the items that I needed to craft it. So make sure you have yourself a hammer, a saw, and an axe, and your day is gonna go very, very fast. Alright, until next time, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.